First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's Ketel Marte. One out, base is empty.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
A dive, he's got it. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
And now it's Christian Walker. Two outs, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Merrill Kelly. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
In the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Juan Soto now. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Juan Soto goes deep. It's 2-0.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. The wind and the pitch. Big swing and a miss.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And now it's 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Headed towards the corner. Thomas sizing it up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
The pitch. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's Alex Verdugo. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-zip. You're watching the World Series on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now Jack Peterson. On the ground to third. And quickly one away in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And a count 1-2.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
And there's a ball. Ground ball. Rizzo picks it up. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. On the ground. Perdomo on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. The 2-1. That one fouled off. And another ball. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson, the sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job out there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Righty delivers. And he lays down the bunt. Walker to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
So the batting order turns over. And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. High chopper to third. Suarez on to second. They get one to Walker, and that's 2. So it's no run. Back in the Bronx, on to the third inning, and stepping in is the speedy Alek Thomas. Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. That one ripped right center field. Gone! And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Great connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And Aaron makes a nice grab out there. Out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. 2 outs. Just off the outside edge. And a count 2-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
That one inside. And the count is 3-1. Ketel Marte on deck for Arizona. That one finds the zone. And now 3-2.
Now it's 3-2.
Two down, nobody on. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. It's their second home run of the inning, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
2 outs, nobody on. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 2-2 game. This is the World Series on the show. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. And he deals. High fly ball out towards left field. Gurriel going back on this one. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
It's Aaron Judge now. And the pitch. Out towards right center field. Thomas makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. You know, Boo, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
So, man aboard, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. And another ball.
Boom, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Ground ball could be 2. Perdomo toss to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back for more from the Bronx. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Christian Walker. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And Jack Peterson stands in.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
And it's even up.
Cut a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Ripped towards third. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Yanks leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. That's off the mark. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit, right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 hit. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. 1-1 now. And that misses off the outside edge.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Bounce to the right side, and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
And now Anthony Volpe. Two on, 1 out. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll sizing this one up. Calls it in for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Here's Juan Soto.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Bases loaded, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. We go to the top of the 5th. Alec Thomas now. Kicks and fires. Foul ball there. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. LeMahieu drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 down, base is empty.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
That's out to center field. Judge is there. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. We're at the top of the 5th. Now a screamer into the outfield. Soto hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half. And we're back. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Out to short. Sends it across the first. Judge out on the play. And here is Anthony Rizzo.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
A sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 2-1 now. And a foul ball.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that's too high.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not in time. It's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate. In the air, left side. Gurriel has it sized up. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. And another ball. Two down. Got him lifting. 1 gone here.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for a fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Judge makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
The first baseman.
2 outs.
Walker.
Smoked on the ground a second. Torres over to first. And the inning is over. Nothing doing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Bryce Jarvis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hammered on a line into left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now, Austin Wells. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. LeMahieu around second, headed for third. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Here's a 1-1. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Gleyber Torres up to hit, and that one in the air center field. Carroll squeezes it. Runner tags for third. Relay throw home, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Rips one to right. And that's a fair ball. In comes the runner from third. It's 6-2. Soto into second, and he's got it done. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Blake Walston. One down. Here is Aaron Judge. The pitch. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Swing and a pop-up. Has this one sized up. And that is that. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. Here's Jack Peterson. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. The 1-1. And that one clips the corner. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now a chance for Alec Thomas. 2 on, 1 out. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, you've got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you've got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And another ball. Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. And that's ball 4.
That pitch is in. Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Tying run at the plate. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the 7th. And here is Giancarlo Stanton at the belt and fires. And that's down and away.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
But you want.
Hey.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
This one chopped up the middle. To first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next,
Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's towards center. Carroll moves towards it. They got it for out number 2. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So 2 down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Out to center. Carroll gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. And strike 2.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
The wind of the pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. That one felt good. And they close the gap. It's 6-3.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The pitch. And another ball. Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Fights it off, he'll see another. Stays alive. Jonathan Loaisiga will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Down on strikes, and 2 away now.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And next is the designated hitter, Jock Peterson. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And misses. It's a strikeout. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Bottom of the 8th. The batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Out towards left center. Carroll brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ball to strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Got a lot of hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. Left-hand batter waits.
2-1.
Yankees up by 3. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lined, and that's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss.
One ball,
and the count is 1-2. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2. Just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And here it comes. Judge rips that one. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now back.
And next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. Back in the Bronx, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And the 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. Right-handed reliever. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And the right-hander deals. And that's downstairs and outside. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The D-backs down to their final strike. And that's it. They've won the World Series.
Huge congrats to the World Series champs. This was an incredibly special team all season long, and what I love most is that these home fans that supported this team game in and game out, they got to witness it in their home ballpark. So many memories over this season, but in this game, this city is already going crazy.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.